Well, lo and behold, good morning, everyone. As you come in, I'm Roy Potter. This is the extemporaneous version of the Potter Expositor. Let me bring this a little closer. A lot of background noise here. Good morning, everyone. I don't plan on doing these, but you need to go listen to the Bill Still report this morning. The Still report, Bill Still. Hello again, everyone. Hello, everyone. And I mean everyone. People who like me, people who don't, people who are, they don't care one way or another, or they're just here for a laugh or whatever. Whatever. Hello, everybody. So go listen to the Bill Still report, and he talks about this morning. I think he actually did it last night. The title of it is why the GOP cannot counter the Dems on voter fraud, something like that. Why the GOP can't do anything about voter fraud with the Democrats. So you listen to the Still report. Good, Denise. Good. All right. Let me give you some background, but you need to go listen to his report. Basically, what it is the RNC put out poll watchers in New Jersey to keep the Democrats, particularly black Democrats, from having people show up and voting for dead Democrats. That's basically what it was. As if there's something wrong with that. Now, apparently what they had done was they had gone on the voter rolls and made these determinations. So anybody with that name could potentially be rejected at the polling site. And it could be a John Smith, two John Smiths, three John Smiths. They're coming to give me some coffee. Thank you so much again. Boy, without this lady, I don't know what I'd do. So, at any rate, they got not that the concept was bad to prevent voter fraud, but that they used it to, of course, apparently turn away anybody with the same name. Now we've seen that kind of thing before, and particularly in Florida, by both sides. But at any rate, what happened here? This was in 1982. What happened is that basically the DNC in New Jersey, two Democrats basically, sued the Republican Party there. And it was settled out of court, and what they settled with is a thing, and you'll see this, good morning again to everybody, what you'll see in the Still report is that the Republicans agreed to a thing called a consent decree, that they would never confront the Democrats on anything again, on any possibility of suspected voter fraud. That's kind of an oversimplification, but that's what it was. And this is what I want to say about that. So here we go again. What did I say yesterday, and what did I say the day before about the Republicans selling us out constantly? So rather than stick up for the fact that, okay, we made a mistake, we'll agree not to do it that way again, but there's nothing wrong with poll watching, there's nothing wrong with ensuring that voter fraud doesn't happen. But when you agree not to do it, you disenfranchise all of the people who are trying to do it the right way. The Republicans sell their people out time and time again. Yes, it's time for a new party. They'll infiltrate that too. But you see, it's the left-right paradigm. It's because the Republican Party saw, hey, this is a way for us to get what we want anyway, because we're really in bed with the Democrats, right? The rhinos, the leftist Marxists in both sides. But eventually what it did was it sold us out again. Get this. The Republican Party sold us their people out, sold them out on a consent decree that they made out of court and didn't even tell us about. That was in 1982. Then it came up for the judge, even after he retired, he'd still, damn federal judges, every year he would come back and he would reinstitute the same consent decree until he died in I don't know, it was 5 or 6 years ago, something like that. And the decree finally went away. It finally was not renewed. Guess when? Bill Still tell you. 20 days before Donald Trump was inaugurated president of the United States. I'm sorry if it's buffering. There's nothing I can do about that, and I apologize. Okay, it's just one of the things about Wi-Fi, it's just tough luck. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't do this at all, I suppose. Okay, so basically what the Republicans had was a reason, a legal reason to say we can't take any action or not even confront it at all. We've been sold out time and time again. Any wonder why this country is in a mess? I blame the Republican leadership more than I do the Democrats. The Democrats are crooks. They're criminals. They're going to do what criminals do. The problem is that the people that should have kept them in check refused to do it, which makes them complicit, as far as I'm concerned. The two-party system is a bad thing. Unfortunately, that's how they draw the lines. We should get out of that completely, but I'm not stupid enough to think that any of us will be able to change that. But we need to be aware that there are reasons why our votes don't matter in this country anymore, and it's because of these kind of shenanigans that should result in people going to prison that lead the two-party system. So maybe Trump had a good reason not to do anything immediately. I understand that the AG Bondi in Florida is pursuing this, has sent law enforcement up there to Broward County. But what about what's going on in Arizona? What about what's going on in California? What about what's going on in all the other places that this is occurring? And the Republicans don't do anything because, we don't want to be accused of racism, so we'll just disenfranchise all of our voters, all the people that supported us on our BS. We'll just disenfranchise them and not do anything about it because it's really going to help us in the long run anyway to stay in power. Yeah, Bondi's doing something, I hope. I hope it's not a whitewash. No pun intended. So that's where we are. I just wanted to let you know. I don't want to take up a lot of time this morning. Bill Still is always on the money. Bill Still, I have such a great appreciation for. There's another one, News with a Voice. News with a Voice, she's very, very, very good. When she makes a mistake or when she maybe doesn't quite get it right, she tells you. You need to go see her too. Bill Still and News with a Voice, I find extremely good. Extremely good. As a matter of fact, I wrote an email to News with a Voice last night. I think that's the name of it. I probably should have checked it before I did this transmission here. Headlines with a Voice. There we go. Thank you. She must have sent me a telepathy there. Headlines, not news. Headlines with a Voice. Let me say that again. Headlines with a Voice. Calm down. Okay. All right. Yeah, I am passionate, and anybody who's been around me now since 2009 on YouTube knows that I can get pretty passionate about things. That's because I do have a high sense of right and wrong. Okay, I do. Yeah, Headlines with a Voice. I really, really do hope that she gets in touch with me, and I can tell her in person how much I appreciate what she does. Bill Still too. So anyway, I've plugged all that enough. Thanks a lot for coming this morning. Remember, the Republicans will sell you out in a heartbeat for themselves. And I don't mean the whole party, I mean the leadership. Okay? And I realize that Trump's dealing with all this stuff, but all of that's gone. The consent decree is out now. The Republicans or the Democrats are still trying to claim it, trying to use it, saying, the intimidation at the polls and all that crap. But, it's time to take the gloves off and call this for what it is. And while it's wise probably for Trump to allow the Florida AG to pursue this, that does not mean that the Fed shouldn't be in there as well. And he should be doing something about it right now. Right now. Just like I said yesterday, I'm not letting him off the hook. I'm just saying I understand a little bit about this situation. But he probably knows about this consent decree. And he has allowed it to influence him in an undercurrent kind of a way. And it's time to stop this nonsense. It's time to stop it today. Okay, enough from me. I'm going to go have breakfast. Hope everybody has a good day. And I'm hitting the road again, it looks like. I'm not sure if I'll be able to have a live stream, the formal one tomorrow. I might have to do something like this, if at all. So just a warning: if I'm not on tomorrow, that's the reason why. Okay, I do have to travel. All right. Okay. Thanks for coming. God bless you and God bless yours, and we'll talk to you later. All right, out here.